Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Age 2. I fell asleep after having some snacks, so it's the next day for me. It's also very late again. Well, not as late as last time, but it's midnight now. And my sleeping pattern is buggered. Yay! But I'm going to use it being midnight and my sleeping pattern buggered to get through as much as this as I can. Right, let's go, shall we? I have also gone and equipped our companions with as much as this as we can. So they hope if we need to switch to one that we don't use, they hopefully won't they hopefully won't die quickly. But I'm pretty sure we've only got the main story left, so let's quickly finish Act 2. I think that's what's happening now. Yeah, we've just got these two left. Unless more appear. We've only got these two to do. Before I do anything, let's level up. The Blood Mage sucks life force from an ally to regain health. Oh no, I don't want to do that. The Blood Mage consumes the residual life force from nearby enemy corpses to regain health. Oh. Might be not a bad shout, to be fair. Varric definitely needs some health. Varric is a busy man, time is coin, and it's someone's time to die. Attack speed plus 20%. That does sound good, but what is that? Nobody puts in long hours like a dwarf. Mana stamina regeneration rate plus 10. Oh, that's a good one too. I think I'll get attack speed, though. Each time he kills an enemy, Fenris's pace quickens for a short time. Yes, please. Damage transfer. Damage resistance, yeah, why not? Right. Let's go talk to Seneschal Bran, shall we?
You have information about the missing Kunari?
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter. I would prefer that you were not involved at all, but that is neither here nor there.
Were they vulnerable somehow?
I'm having a hard time picturing the abduction of a Kunari entourage.
Unfortunately, they were not at their best. Their swords were tied into their sheaths, as I advised. It seemed a respectful compromise. Even I know you cannot separate a Kunari from his weapon.
Well, yeah. Sten was dishonored because he didn't have his... Was he dishonored? He wanted it to get his sword back because he felt like he... I don't know. We had to get his sword back to help him, at least. That's what I remember from the first game. It's so long ago. It seems so long ago since I last played it. But it was only like a month or something ago. Does the Arashok know?
Has anyone reported this to the Kunari?
Maker, no. I'd be signing the messenger's death warrant. He'll find out soon enough, of course. And when he does, the Viscount is rightly concerned that the illusion of peace will dissolve.
Could this be a Canary plot?
The Arashok is growing violent. He might want an excuse to end this peace.
I suspect that if the Arashok wanted to take over, he simply would. For all we fear that heretical Qun of his, its demands have done more to keep him in check than any of our efforts. Besides, would Qunari stoop to trickery? There is no precedent, but there is unfortunate evidence of influence on our side.
Okay. You seem reluctant to look.
It sounds like you don't want them found.
I must think of what is best for the Viscount's office. Bringing attention to such an incident benefits no one.
You would do nothing.
The Qunari are neutral hostiles at best. There is no relationship to salvage by overextending ourselves on their behalf.
Do you have anything useful?
So where would you start, if you were the starting type?
I would begin with the most obvious failure. It's clear the City Guard has no excuse for allowing this, unless they were involved.
Have any failed to report?
Several. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
The Hanged Man.
Hanged Man.
Got to be.
Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't
Okey-dokey.
imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link. Please keep this quiet. The Viscount is under enough scrutiny as it is.
We'll try. Probably won't be quiet, but yeah, we will try at least. Oh, do we have to go hanged man at night? Apparently so. There we go.
Full horn heads had their swords tied. The others took them down easy.
Rich spending. It's a bit over your head, isn't it?
That's right, pal. Tonight I'm paid and blessed. And all I had to do was turn my head. To all my friends,
But
hey, step back. I know important people. We're gonna show this city what to do with heathen oxmen.
Aveline,
Guard Captain, would you like to have a word with your man?
Guard captain.
Who?
What?
Who?
Who what? I don't...
Who bought you? Who bought the honor of a proud guard of Kirkwall and made him a drunken Mabari bitch?
I don't know. He was a Templar, I swear. He had the seal of the Grand Cleric and everything. It's true.
The penalty for abandoning your post is 10 days on the wall. I expect you to report in the morning. There's your answer. A Templar.
okie dokie.
With the Grand Cleric's seal, no less. Well
Oh,
done.
is it? I've just remembered who it is. I think we've run into her once already. I can't remember if we've run into her once already, actually. But you guys will know once we get to there, if you haven't played this game.
So you're taking the captain of the guard to accuse the Grand Cleric of funding zealots?
Don't forget the kidnapped Kunari. That too.
Some days, Hawk.
The Grand Cleric, please. Tell her... 3 Kunari leave an estate. And let her finish.
Sarah Hawk.
Sister Patrice.
Mother Patrice. Time has changed us both. Grand Cleric Elfina cannot grant an audience to just anyone. What do you want?
Nari, trouble, and you again.
Funny how you and issues with the Kunari seem to go together.
And you always assume their side. I was naive when last we met. I did not want you dead, but I felt a death was necessary. That may be too fine a point for you to understand, but you must admit, you came out the better for it.
Elfina's seal was misused.
A Templar may have misjudged an order and abused the Grand Cleric's authority.
I assure you, the Templars would never embarrass the Chantry, at risk of the Knight Commander's wrath.
Men were hired for the righteous task of kidnapping a Kunari delegate. A pause that says you knew. But does her grace?
The Grand Cleric trusts her stewards to enact the wishes of the Maker.
Naughty girl.
It sounds like you've been bad. This will shock her grace, no doubt.
Stubborn. All right, Sirrah Hawk. If you won't abandon this, let me offer you something. The Templar you seek is a radical who has grown unreliable. Confronting him may do us all a favor.
And his relation to you is?
He is my former bodyguard, Ser Von El. Assume what you wish, but I offer him to you as reconciliation. Meet me at this location. I invite you, Sirrah Hawk. Come see the unrest these Kunari have inspired.
Need I say I'm skeptical?
It's her game, for the moment.
Yeah. Do we just go talk to her anyway?
Your grandparents would be so proud of you. When I was a
Oh.
girl, the Amels were one of our most prominent families. I'm glad to have one of their line in the estate again. How can I help you?
Someone used your seal.
Did you know someone used the authority of your name to instigate a crime against the Kunari?
The path to righteousness is never as straight and narrow as we wish. I truly hoped this would not go so far, but do not trouble yourself. I will step in when it's time.
How do we handle the Kunari?
What is the Chantry's stance on the Kunari presence here?
Would it help anything for us to get involved? Or is it more likely to light the kindling? If the Kunari act against us, the Templars will defend Kirkwall. Otherwise, we guard ourselves best by waiting.
Tell me of the tranquil solution.
I think you should see these papers.
Sir Ulrich, where did you get these? He was murdered in the gallows not a few days ago.
What about his plan?
Sir Ulrich made a suggestion, yes. But we turned him down.
But you don't condemn the practice outright.
The right of tranquility has always been a last resort. It has saved lives, but it is not without its costs. If you'll excuse me. Is there something wrong, child?
Tell me about yourself.
How long have you been Grand Cleric?
I became a lay sister here when I was only a girl. My parents died of fever, and I was taken in by the Chantry. Eventually, I took my vows. After I had served for some time, the revered mothers agreed that I should travel to Orlais. The Divine herself appointed me Grand Cleric of Kirkwall. That was near 30 years ago.
Just dribbling then. Let's hear about my family.
You knew my grandparents.
I dedicated your mother into the Chantry. She was a beautiful baby. Your grandmother was a very proper lady, but she was beside herself that day. And your mother put a fist in my eye.
Sure, give me your blessing.
I'd always welcome your benediction.
Andraste, guide your steps in this difficult time.
Right, let's go to this meeting place then, shall we? Where do we go? Sir Varnell's Refuge. Nope, of course we're trapped.
Have to hand it to this Varnell. Nice place for an extremist rally.
Patrice is here somewhere.
That's great.
Kunari hold no real power. They are absent from the eyes of the Maker.
Everyone stay still and try not to make any loud noises.
Kunari hold no real power. They are absent from the eyes of the Maker.
Like any beast, remove the fangs and it is lost. They are weak before the faithful of the Maker. The only certainty in their precious Qun is death before the righteous.
Sir Varnell!
Take a knee, faithful. The Chantry blesses us.
You claim a blessing when you have used the authority of the Grand Cleric so openly? You have brought wrath down upon you. You remember Sarah Hawk? The Kunari have friends, Templar. How will you answer their allegations?
Oh. What is the best option to do here? Oh, computer's being a bit slow at the minute. Dragon Age to Varnell. Or Inari. Offered and Lost, that was the name of the quest. Right. I should have brought Sebastian with us, because we did tell her that someone used her seal. Right. Say that Varnell and the others must die. I'm confused with this. That one says he kills them, but we get friendship. We get rivalry with that one, but he kills them anyway, so... I think that's the best option. It does say Mother Patrice flees, though. If Varnell attacks you, then you are attacked by Sir Varnell and 4 waves of fanatics. Right, okay. Right. I don't know. Aveline, Anders, and Sebastian get friendship with that, but only if Anders and Sebastian were in my team, which they are not. Screw it. Let's
You
do
want
it.
to fight? Face someone whose weapons are not bound.
Righteous! Destroy them!
That's a lot of people. Oh, I think Sir Varnell's dead now, so let's go there.
Shut her.
Wait, why don't we have any health potions? Because they are better.
That's enough! I'll deal with this. Making the world a better place for one enemy at a time. Alright. Time to bring this mess to the Viscount's attention.
But loot.
Madness. Madness.
That's a word for it.
Chantry involvement. Even if they are fringe elements. Oh, it could not be worse. You killed them? All of them?
I suspect a mother of helping.
A mother serving the Grand Cleric allowed this to happen.
Are you quite sure? She held a blade with them? Told them to fight you?
No, I cannot say that.
Of course not. Blasted mother. You have no idea the storm these allegations would cause. It would destroy what support I do have.
She will lay low for a while.
This may have scared her off. She claimed this was not her intention.
Well, that is something. I will make my inquiries. Gently. And you should be careful in your associations. For now, we have other problems.
True.
We have the delegate, but I can't return the bodies to the Canary in this state. Sirrah Hawk, you know the Arishok. What should I do?
Don't hide it, he'll know.
Hiding this would only make it worse.
It would, wouldn't it? I'm losing my sense of how to balance this nightmare. I appreciate your help in this matter. As bad as this is, it could have been much worse without you.
True.
Kirkwall owes you. I owe you.
Oh, we get to loot now. There were some things over here as well. Alright, what do we do now then? There appears to be a small commotion at the Hawk estate. Find out what's causing it. Okay. Is this what I think it is?
Enchantment!
No, Leandra. Leandra.
Shouting won't make him understand you better, you know.
There you are. Where's your mother? Is she feeling all right?
Why wouldn't she be?
I'm sure she's all right. Why are you so upset?
Your mother didn't show up for our weekly visit. Is she ill? She is here, isn't she?
No, Gamlin. We haven't seen her all day.
Where could she be?
With her suitor, perhaps?
Suitor? Leandra never mentioned a suitor.
Well, those lilies arrived for her this morning.
Oh, it is. Wait, that sounds familiar.
White lilies. I know something about that.
Don't just leave me waiting. What is it?
There's a killer in Kirkwall who sends his victims white lilies before he takes them. He's murdered several women already.
No. You're wrong. Leandra is fine.
Aveline will take care of it.
Aveline will get the city guard to keep an eye out. Don't worry, Uncle.
All right. That girl will know what to do. Maybe Leandra took another path to my house. I could have just missed her. I'm going back to Lowtown.
You should help Gamlin look for your mother. You might be able to track her more easily once night falls and the streets empty out. All right. The boy and I will stay here in case she returns. Good to see you again, Miss Anna. Mistress Amel just returned not long ago herself, I believe.
What? Okay. Right, let's go and find our mother, shall we? Lowtown Nights.
Wait. You say you saw Leandra?
I did? What? I told you already. I saw her.
Did you see where she went?
What do I get for telling you?
Coin.
Here's a few silver. Buy yourself some food. And new shoes.
That's real silver, that is. I'm your man, through and through. Tell you everything I know. That lady was here. She looked like she was going to take the bridge to Hightown. But then a man came up to her. He stumbled and fell over right at her feet like he was dead. His hands were all bloody, like he'd been in a fight. The lady shook him, and I think he said, "Help." She got him to his feet, and he was wobbly. It was funny. Anyway, they left, and that's all I saw.
Can you describe this man?
What did the man look like?
He was a man. He had hair and a nose. And nice clothes. But they were all stained from the blood.
Mother always has to help.
I never thought I'd curse my mother's kind-heartedness.
You could be wrong about all of this. Maybe the flowers don't mean anything.
The man left some blood. Where he fell over. You could follow it.
Why don't you do what the boy says? I'm going to go home in case Leandra shows up.
Okie dokie.
Never thought I'd say this, but Gamlen's right. My men can look for Leandra while we check the blood. Any lead helps.
What's the matter, Shadow? Just lie down.
This blood is fresh. If we hurry, there might be a trail we can follow.
Well,
There's
a trail
another.
of blood. There's another one there. Oh, there's one there.
Blood. I'm on the right path.
Why has it suddenly gotten quieter? Oh, there's some blood.
Where is he taking her? There. I hope I'm not too late. There. The foundry. They must have gone inside.
Oh, yep. In we go.
You've been here before, haven't you?
This is where you found the human remains all those years ago. We should have known there was something else here.
Mother must be here somewhere. We need to look around.
Let's run around as Varric just in case there's traps.
There. More blood. They are here somewhere.
I don't think we've been inside this foundry. I can't remember being inside it anyway. Well, that leads to nowhere then.
Looks like someone forgot to conceal the door to his hideout.
This wasn't here before. Mother must be down there. With him.
Oh, chest. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I don't remember there being a trapdoor either. If we did come down here. Oh, there's a lot here.
Mother! Alessa.
Alessa? Who's Alessa? I don't remember there being an Alessa at all. So I'm confused. Let's have a look at that name, look it up on the wiki. Alessa. Prime suspect. So he's a human who lives in Kirkwall. That's all that's all it says. She was in a mission called a quest called Prime Suspect. Was that the previous? It was a main plot, right? Emmerich was slain by a powerful creature of dark magic. Yeah, I think it was to do with the previous quest for this.
Make us breath that smell.
Orichalcum. Nice. A scribbled note. Marin. It's a pretty name. I saw her hands. Long, slender fingers. Fair skin. The hands of a lifelong scholar. Oh, to lock my own clumsy fingers in hers again. That sounds stalkerish. I didn't go that way.
Mother's locket. This isn't a good sign.
I wanted to go to that rubble, thank you very much.
Does he live here?
Oh, hi. Probably not do fire around the previous table.
How about you?
Bianca, baby, introduce yourself.
Go down!
A letter from the Circle. My dear friend, I've obtained the books you requested. I'll leave them at our usual hiding spot. Please collect them as soon as possible. I would hate to see them in the wrong hands. Your last letter was fascinating. You have proven me wrong once again by doing the impossible. I shouldn't have doubted your resolve, and I hope you will keep me appraised of further progress. Your friend and colleague, O.
What is this?
That woman in the portrait looks like Leandra, doesn't she?
This man is either very devoted or very insane.
I need to find her. Now.
Let me loot. Stop putting me in cutscenes.
Books on necromancy. The Templars will want to confiscate those.
Why would he have these? What's he planning?
Scribbled note. Today is our anniversary. Had hoped to complete my work before now, but one piece is missing. I'm so sorry, love. Please wait a little longer. I haven't forgotten my promise. When I see it, I'll know. I would know that face anywhere. Oh no, that's... right, that's what he's doing. I forgot until now. I knew parts of this questline, but...
I was wondering when you'd show up. Leandra was so sure you'd come for her.
Mother always knew me best.
Yes, and she spoke so fondly of you. What a lovely, gentle woman. You will never understand my purpose. Your mother was chosen because she was special. And now, she is part of something greater.
You're insane.
Spare me the demented rambling. Where is she?
She's here. She's waiting for you. I have done the impossible. I have touched the face of the Maker and lived. Do you know what the strongest force in the universe is? Love. I pieced her together from memory. I found her eyes, her skin, her delicate fingers. And at last, her face. Oh, this beautiful face. I've searched far and wide to find you again, beloved. And no force on this earth will part us.
Oh, hi.
You go through me before anyone else. Walk away, but don't get full of yourself.
Possession of the net.
How about you?
Possession of Elisa. Oh. Right.
There's a lesson to be learned here. Messing with us is suicide.
Get back!
Oh, and there's the character's mother.
Well, next.
One less to worry about.
One more is vanquished. Mind me never to get on the bad side.
Mother!
I knew you would come.
Don't I always?
You know me. I always save the day.
Shh. Don't fret, darling. That man would have kept me trapped in here. But now, I'm free. I'll be with Carver and Bethany and your father. But you'll be all alone.
Don't worry about me.
I'll be fine, Mother.
My little girl has become so strong. I love you. You've always made me so proud.
That was rough to go through.
Did you find her?
I'm sorry, Uncle. She's gone.
You were right about the flowers and everything. I can't believe she's gone.
It was my fault.
I let Carver down. I promised him I'd look after Mother.
So you're to blame. If you'd been quicker or stronger, you could have... She could be... Why her? Why Leandra?
She looked like someone.
The killer used Mother to magically reconstruct his dead wife. They had the same... face.
What sort of nightmarish magic is that? Oh, Maker! Maybe the Templars are right. Lock the mages up. Throw away the key.
What about me?
Do you want them to lock me up too, Uncle?
I don't know. You would have been better off if you were just normal like Carver. Magic's always run in this family. It's a curse. Now even your mother's fallen victim to it. I wish you never told me what that twisted son of a bitch did to her. I wish I hadn't asked. I hope you killed him. Good. I hope it hurt. I should talk to the city guard. Make arrangements to retrieve Leandra's body. Take care, my dear.
I don't know what to say, but I am here.
Is it my fault?
Am I to blame for not saving her?
I could say no, but would that help? You were looking for forgiveness, but I'm not the one who can give it to you.
Yeah, that quest was a bit hard to go through for me. It's been what? 10 months already now, almost. Don't know if you guys know, but I've only really told my friends. But I lost my sister early this year. In fact, January 1st. So things like this still get to me. The streets now safe from the Kirkwall killer. All attention is focusing on the growing Kunari problem. The Viscount will send a letter noting any new concerns. A letter from the Viscount arrived recently. It must concern a matter of importance to Kirkwall. Talk to Evelyn at the barracks in the keep about Mother's death. Talk to Varric in Lowtown's Hanged Man pub. Cool, we'll go do that quickly.
I'm so sorry. Mistress Amal was a fine woman. Reminded me of my own mother. If there's anything I can do.
Thank you, Bowden. Thank you. Honestly, I was dreading that quest to come out. I really was.
It's different here as captain. Feels like family. Hawk. I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
Heartbroken.
My mother is dead. My heart's broken.
I suppose I could say, at least you knew yours. But that seems more about me than you. I just have flashes of impossibly long hair. But my father... Would you like to hear one thing?
Yes.
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been forced to give up. He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service. Do you know what I remember? When he read to me. Stupid things, dragons and heroes. He wouldn't turn a page until I reached over and took his hand. That big man made every step of the story my choice. I loved that. He died of the wasting in a Denerim ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand to turn the pages, and I couldn't tell if he was too weak, or if it was the old game. He smiled at that, at his big girl. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Drink?
Yes.
I could use one.
As much or as little as you want. No one tells you how to mourn. And when someone says, move on, you take their hand and say, my choice. That's all I have. I'll miss her too.
A fine day, isn't it, Jill?
Right, let's go see what Varric wants.
Good day, Sirach.
And then Hawk tore the door clean off its hinges, walked into the room, and... I guess we'll finish this later.
Have you got a minute, Varric?
For you, I have all the time in the world. Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. People say you and that elf, you know, the angsty Tevinter one, are becoming quite the item. So, what's going on, Hawk?
You're jealous?
Well, well, well. I never thought you were the type, Varric. I'm flattered.
It's the chest hair, isn't it? Women can never resist my chest hair. Unfortunately, it's not to be. I'm spoken for.
Bianca stands in my way again, does she?
What can I say? She's the jealous type. Listen, as your friend, I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't say something. You do know the elf is covered in spikes, like an angsty porcupine. He might have some issues.
That sounds perfect for me.
In all the time you've known me, have I ever given you the impression that I was turned off by crazy?
Okay, point taken.
Right, let's go read this letter at our place then, because I think that's all of the companion ones done then. No. Yeah.
Ah, you've returned. There's a letter for you. Strange how the messages never come while you're home.
Yeah, strange. Wonder what our character says now.
I can't bring myself to change anything about Mother's room.